In the quiet corners of our psyche lies an emotion we all know, but seldom acknowledge: envy. It creeps in when we see others achieve what we desire, whispering questions of inadequacy and disappointment. Envy is more than mere jealousy. It is a mirror reflecting our innermost insecurities and unfulfilled desires. At its core, envy is a response to the perceived disparity between our reality and someone else's perceived success or happiness. It is rooted in the comparison of our shortcomings to others' strengths, creating a cycle of dissatisfaction and self-doubt. This cycle is not just a modern dilemma. It has been a part of human nature for centuries. Philosophers and psychologists have long delved into the depths of envy, seeking to understand its origins and impact. Sigmund Freud considered envy a fundamental component of the human psyche, intricately linked with the development of our identity. He observed that our early experiences of envy shape our self-perception, influencing how we interact with the world. Carl Jung, too, recognized envy as a shadow aspect of the self. He believed that confronting our envy could lead to profound personal growth. By acknowledging this shadow, we can begin to integrate the parts of ourselves we often reject. Jung's exploration emphasizes that envy is not a flaw to be eradicated, but a signal to be understood. Modern psychology suggests that envy is a complex emotional response, arising from a sense of lack or deprivation. This feeling can be exacerbated by societal pressures to achieve certain standards of success, beauty, or wealth. As we navigate this landscape, envy can erode our self-esteem, leading us to question our worth and accomplishments. Yet envy is not inherently negative. It can be a catalyst for self-improvement and ambition. When harnessed constructively, envy can motivate us to strive for our goals, pushing us to develop new skills and pursue our passions. The challenge lies in transforming envy from a source of distress into a tool for growth. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who valued rationality and inner peace, offer insights into managing envy. They teach us to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, rather than external circumstances. By shifting our perspective, we can detach from the need to measure ourselves against others, finding contentment in our unique journey. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, also provides a perspective on how to transcend envy. He believed that our primary drive is not the pursuit of pleasure, as Freud suggested, but the search for meaning. When we focus on finding purpose and meaning in our lives, envy loses its power, as our self-worth becomes rooted in intrinsic values rather than external comparisons. Consider a moment when envy has touched your life. Perhaps it was the success of a colleague, the happiness of a friend, or the achievements of a stranger that sparked feelings of inadequacy. In these moments, envy invites us to reflect on our desires and aspirations, urging us to explore what truly matters to us. Reflecting on these instances, we can ask ourselves, what does this envy reveal about my own goals and values? How can I channel this energy into constructive actions that align with my authentic self? In doing so, we transform envy from a destructive force into a stepping stone for personal growth. Adler, a contemporary of Freud and Jung, emphasized the importance of social connections in overcoming feelings of envy and isolation. He argued that a sense of community and belonging can mitigate the negative effects of envy, as our focus shifts from competition to collaboration. By fostering empathy and compassion, we can celebrate others' successes without diminishing our own. In recognizing the interconnectedness of our lives, we cultivate a mindset of abundance, where the achievements of others do not subtract from our potential. As we navigate the complex terrain of envy, it's crucial to approach ourselves with kindness and understanding. Kristen Neff's research on self-compassion highlights the importance of treating ourselves with the same empathy we extend to others. By acknowledging our vulnerabilities without judgment, we create a safe space for growth and transformation. Envy often operates in the shadows, a hidden pattern woven into the fabric of our daily lives. It can manifest subtly, through a lingering glance at a neighbor's new car or a passing thought about a friend's promotion. These moments, though fleeting, reveal the intricate dance between our desires and societal benchmarks. Our brains, wired for social comparison, often default to measuring our worth against others. This comparison, while sometimes unconscious, fuels the fire of envy. The psychological roots of envy lie in our evolutionary past, where resources were scarce and survival depended on our ability to compete for them. In modern times, this competition has shifted from physical resources to social status and achievement. Envy then becomes a signal of our innate drive to improve our standing. The psychological reason behind envy is deeply intertwined with the concept of self-worth. When we perceive others as more successful or happier, it challenges our self-image, triggering feelings of inadequacy. This perceived threat to our identity can lead to a downward spiral of self-doubt and negativity. However, understanding this process allows us to reframe envy as a natural response, one that can be redirected towards positive change. To illustrate the everyday impact of envy, imagine a scenario where you scroll through social media, witnessing the curated highlights of others' lives. A friend's vacation photos, a colleague's career milestone, or a celebrity's glamorous lifestyle can all ignite envy. These snapshots, though often unrepresentative of reality, can distort our perception of our own lives, leading us to question our achievements and happiness. The practical reflection on envy encourages us to pause and examine these feelings. What is it about the success or happiness of others that stirs envy within us? By dissecting these emotions, we uncover insights into our own desires and aspirations. This introspection allows us to set authentic goals aligned with our values rather than chasing superficial markers of success. Envy, when approached with mindfulness, becomes a powerful tool for personal growth. It challenges us to confront our insecurities and motivates us to strive for improvement. By cultivating gratitude and focusing on our unique journey, we can transform envy into a source of inspiration. As we conclude this exploration, let us remember that envy, like all emotions, serves a purpose. It is a reminder of our shared humanity, a call to connect with our deeper selves. By embracing envy with understanding and compassion, we open the door to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Let us then view envy not as a shadow to be banished, but as a guide leading us toward a more authentic and fulfilled life. For it is in the understanding and integration of our envy that we find the path to self-acceptance and genuine contentment. May we walk this path with openness and courage, allowing envy to be a catalyst for growth and transformation. In this journey, we learn that envy is not just a reflection of what we lack, but an opportunity to appreciate what we have and strive for what we truly desire. By transforming envy into a constructive force, we embark on a path that leads to deeper self-awareness and personal growth. Through this lens, envy becomes more than a fleeting shadow. It is a beacon guiding us towards our true potential. As we embrace this journey, let us cultivate a mindset of abundance, where the success of others inspires rather than diminishes us. In doing so, we create a harmonious balance between our aspirations and our reality, fostering a sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends the superficial comparisons of the external world.